there's this story of a guy who walks into a store, he walks to go and pay for something, walks up to the cashier and says, "Oh, it's an awful day outside, it's really horrible, it's rainy, it's cold." And the cashier agrees with him. It's like, "Yeah, awful day outside." The truth of the story is that it's actually a really nice sunny summer's day outside. But why would the cashier agree with this when it's not even true or relevant? That's because most people are very agreeable and conflict averse. And the reason I decided to tell this story is that a lot of people will just agree with you regardless of what it is you say. And I know I've been guilty of this too. I'm listening to someone speak and they might be telling me something that I don't even agree with. I completely disagree with, in fact. And I'll still go along and agree with it. And I understand why we all do this, because we don't want to cause conflict for unnecessary reasons, especially for something we might not truly care about. But I wanted to make this video as I feel it could be good motivation for you to go out and truly achieve something that you really want to. I remember when I decided to leave university and I gave my rationale to people as to why I decided to leave, and a lot of people would agree and understand exactly why I decided to make that decision. Fast forward a year later and I decided to go back, and again, people would agree and understand why I decided to go back. And you could say, "Whoa, times have changed, and at that time it made sense for you to leave, and now it makes sense for you to go back," which is fair enough. But I think for the large majority of people is they would just agree with both situations because it's easier than saying what they actually think. I think it's particularly apparent in the UK that we have this attitude, and this attitude that we follow the crowd. For example, I notice whenever I enter a car park, there'll be two barriers. There'll be one on the left, one on the right. And it tends to be the one on the left is queued. There's 3, 4, 5 people waiting to go. And then there's one to the right and there's no one using that barrier. And I would always drive to the one on the right and there'd be nothing wrong with the barrier. There wouldn't be a sign saying it's not in use or whatever, there's a cone there, anything like that. People would just have that herd mentality of following the one person and not really thinking for themselves. And what I'm trying to say with this is one of the main reasons why people don't truly achieve what they're capable of and what they desire from their life is fear of judgment, and this is one of the biggest regrets that people have on their deathbed. And for me, you don't have a choice but to rise above this and live the life that you desire. Fuck what anyone else thinks and just achieve it, because if you can see it and you can visualize it, you can definitely achieve this. And I believe that everything you've ever wanted in your life is on the other side of fear. And I'll repeat that. Everything that you have ever wanted in your life is on the other side of fear. Think about it. One of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason, people don't go to the gym is because, what do they say when you ask them why wouldn't you go to the gym? Yeah, because, well, other people are going to judge me, everyone's going to judge me what I'm doing the wrong thing. And I was like this too, I know what it's like. I'm naturally shy, insecure, didn't know what I was doing, skinny. The last person who would end up in the gym, but you have to push through. And that is, a lot of people will have that mentality, and starting YouTube as well. A lot of people wouldn't do it because they're scared of what other people think, and that's exactly what I was like, but I still did it anyway. And this is not me trying to say I'm better than anyone else at all, but if you want to achieve anything special in your life, have an exceptional life, you've got to push past that fear of judgment. Think about it, anyone that you've truly aspired to be more like has had to do this. And I get comments from people on my videos, probably on this video too, of negative comments, but they're always from people who, funnily enough, have a made up name and don't have a picture, and it'll probably happen again on this video. But again, if I cared about what they said, then I wouldn't post this video. And there's always going to be people, whether they say it to your face, whether they say it behind your back, whether they think about it or whatever it is, that will say stuff about you to try and bring you back down. Like I say, going back to that point, everything you want is on the other side of fear. The money, the wealth, the women, the body, the status. You could have everything that you've ever wanted if you just push past that. Because you don't want to be that guy who gets to 40, 50, 60 years old you're still kind of looking around at life and be like, you've got a chip on your shoulder all the time. You're just thinking like, what is everyone thinking about me? There'll be people younger than you, little kids, and you're bothered about what they think about you still. As we get older, you find that a lot of older people just naturally just stop caring. You'll see some guy in the changing room at the gym, just completely naked, walking around, and you're looking like, what the fuck's this guy doing? It is a bit weird at first, but you've got to think, if you were in their situation, if you were that age, you probably won't care either. So why not just stop caring now and learn from people as they get older? You just don't care. I know I'm in the situation now where I'm a bit older compared to when I was 18, 19 years old, when I would care a lot more. But having that kind of change in mindset is the biggest thing, and the quicker you can develop this, the more successful you can be in life and push past that fear. Like I say, a lot of people will say to me, when I used to say that I wanted to start this YouTube thing, I wanted to go live somewhere else, and I had these ideas and ambition and vision and drive to go and achieve something different. They'd be like, yeah, I really like that. I really praise your ambition and wanting to go and achieve it, but it could never be me. And that makes me quite sad and disappointed to hear that people have that negative mindset. And I always see on social media, something that I try and stay away from. I really don't like social media particularly. I feel it's getting worse every single day. I'll see someone put up a video, a reel, and it will get lots of comments saying that, oh, I've not achieved my dreams. I'm like 24 or 25. I'm going to work a normal job, and that's going to be me for the rest of my life. And a lot of people will be like, oh, well, at the end of the day, everyone can't be an online influencer, a drop shipper making all this money. Yeah, they can't be, but why can't it be you? And that's the mindset that I have. Like, if I wanted to do that, I believe that I could do that. And if you don't believe, if you can't visualize it for yourself, then it's never going to happen. If you have that negative mindset that, well, it can't be me, someone's got to do this job that I don't really want to do, so I guess it will be me. It doesn't have to be you. You could be anything you want to be if you just push past this fear of judgment. And I want to help you with that. So my one-to-one personal coaching link will be below, because that's all it takes is a shift of mindset. And if I can be that guy, and I believe I can be, to help you shift that and go on and achieve the dream life, the life that you are capable of. If I put a picture up, I'll put a video up of what you could be, the life you could live, a 5-minute clip, and you watch that, it would be the most motivational thing that you could ever see. And that's what you're truly capable of. But a lot of people will just follow what everyone else has done in their life, whether it be what they want or what they desire. And that will be that, and that's just very disappointing. And as time gets on, people kind of lose that, but you shouldn't. Even if you're 30, 35, 40 years old, don't lose that, because you can achieve something special with your life. It all comes down to that change of mindset. And I hope this video has helped you, and I hope it leaves you with some type of motivation. As I say, my coaching link will be below. I know a lot of you haven't subscribed to my channel, so I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and like if it's helped you in any way, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.